Titan Quest 2 is already a super great game, and despite the early access, the very early access version of this game, we can already do some very interesting things and explore things and possibilities. So, this is at level 45, the highest level of items that you can get. This is an item that I have found already, and this item, as we can see, is great because it has great base damage, at least for this stage of the game, which is the end of chapter 2. And this weapon deals cold damage as its main type of damage and strike damage. But the added stats provide plus 71 weapon fire damage, 58% increased fire damage, 24% increased weapon attack damage, and increased critical hit chance. What makes this weapon so great? What makes this weapon so great is that it has a very high number of added fire damage flat, which is the plus 71 weapon fire damage, and an added percentage to fire damage, 58% increased fire damage, which increases all fire damage that you deal with spells or with skill attacks and everything. So, what is great about this item is that we can make a build now that will convert all types of base damage of this weapon to fire damage. And on top of that, this item will be using the 106 up to 117 base cold damage and strike damage. This will be converted to fire. And on top of that, this weapon has already plus 71 weapon fire damage, so all these things will work together. And on top of that, you will have the 58% increased fire damage, buffing up even further the fire damage of this weapon. And on top of that, you can have other items, such as rings, for example, that potentially could provide some flat weapon fire damage stats, or flat weapon whatever type of damage stats, because if you convert by using an aura skill, for example, that converts all fire to all damage to fire, then all of these stats, even if it is lightning damage or strike or pierce flat damage, they will be converted to fire. And by using such a mechanic and this specific item, you will have a super huge amount of fire damage coming out from your weapon. And what does this mean? This means that we are starting a new character from level 1 in softcore, because I found this item in softcore, and the purpose will be to make a build that will be utilizing this specific weapon here, because this is one of the items that can actually make you, if you understand the mechanics of the game, it can actually make you good to start a new build and experiment with builds, possibilities and everything. This weapon is probably the best green weapon I have found so far in this game, and it is awesome.